Oh, well. Yeah.
Now, starting for the Canadian Lady Cougars, junior 00, Shelby Frank. Freshman number 5, Jaden McIntosh. Senior number 10, Kylie Jennings. Senior number 11, Uriah Nichols. Junior number 15, Kristen Clark. That's right, Alex Tucker. Now starting for the Kiowa Cowgirls, freshman number 2, Riley Hudson. Sophomore number 22, Kinley Harkey. Junior number 1, Casey Rose. Junior number 24, Ella Roberts. Senior number 10, May Chigo.
Out. And here we go. Tip-off goes the way of the hometown Kiowa Cowgirls. It is Canadian Cougars versus Kiowa. And the jump shot off the mark, no good. Break in action here as we have a foul call, 7:28. First foul at number 24 to start the game. Put her at the free throw line to shoot. The first free throw is good. Opportunity for the Cowgirls. I go with the shot is no good. It's a slow start for Kiowa early on. This is going to be a free for all as they reach for the ball. Snags it. Cougars will head down to the floor. They cross midcourt and pass off our perimeter deep. Back top of the key again. Sets up at the paint. Isolation read. Trying to kick it back in. Can't quite do it. Travel to be called. It's not fouled before the jump ball. So kind of a quasi play there. Travel first, and then foul next hit. Jump ball last. Travel will trump all, and a turnover. Anticipates it perfectly. 5 heads down to the hoop, and shot is no good. Good walkout defense by the Cowgirls. And then negate the stolen ball. Post up in the box. Blair's back out. She's going to drive, kicks it. Just off the mark. She's going to get that one in play. So the turnover on Kiowa. Canadian comes flying down the floor again. And we're going to have a foul call here momentarily. changing our Canadian color to more match the uniforms. So a little pause in action there. Ball ricochets off. And so 2 minutes into the first quarter, no successful field goals still. 2 free throws, splitting the difference. 2 for 4 has made it a 2-0 game. And there's a missed shot once again. Junior high games ran just a little late. We got started almost at I think 6:07 or so. A couple minutes late with the national anthem. The JV playing both boys and girls game goes long, my understanding. Really trying to work both corners of the perimeter arch, and so far unsuccessful in getting into the paint and posting up. Kicks the pass back over outside of the key, swings it. Triple pass, Roberts into the paint. Igo pump fakes, kicks out. I believe there's going to be a travel call yet, and it'll be another turnover for Kiowa. So that is, I believe, 4 to start the game. Yet to get a successful field goal on the scoreboard. 2-0 is your game. I'd like to thank Nichols Cafe for our live streaming video highlights and award presentation that will be coming up in between the girls and the boys games. Backcourt violation. So the teams continue to trade turnovers here early on in the first quarter. Class A and B matchup between hopefuls for district pairings coming up. First season with B1 and B2 classifications for state. Jump shot on its way, no good. As is, Kiowa is a B1 school, which would have normally just been one of the large enrolled classes to beat. Going to have another foul call on the reach-in. They'll kick it over right over by the home side. Roberts is going to drive dish right at the free throw line, just off the mark. So the cold streak continues. Cowgirls just unable to get a ball to roll. It keeps kind of going in and out of the cylinder or offside. And nifty footwork. Canadian jumps out. So our first official bucket of the game. And it is a 4-0 lead for the Lady Cougars. Cross-court pass, pump fake. Wanted to take the shot, pulls back. And will take it. Just off the mark once again, rebound Canadian. Really crashing the boards, holding Kiowa pretty much to just one shot each and every possession and touch. Reach-in foul is called. Game. It's been all Canadian so far, and there we go. Kiowa gets on the board with the 3. Immediately cuts the lead in half, 6-3. technique. That just ripped the net. Kicks the ball back in right at the free throw, moves offside, drops the shot. Roberts with the two. So after a super slow start to the game, Kiowa is warmed up now, hitting back-to-back shots of three and a little nice mid-range jumper. The turnover, she's got the step, heads to the hoop, misses the shot. However, the foul will put at the free throw line to shoot a pair. Cowgirls right now without starting center Macy Bain due to injury. So we will keep our fingers crossed, keep praying for her. She gets healthy, everything works out well toward the end of the season, perhaps to get her back. Free throw number one is good. We go. Dishes into the paint. It's going to be a charge. There's the call. And the Cougars will turn the ball over. Kiowa ever so close to taking their first lead of the game down. 7-6 ball game. Very low scoring affair early on. Been a lot of turnovers, a lot of missed shots. Both teams just kind of working their way into a groove. Kiowa takes the lead 8-7. 1 minute and change before the end of the first quarter. Cross-court pass is deflected and stolen by Roberts. That was a hard tumble to the floor. Players really hustling up here today, really putting all ball into play. Every pretty much quadrant on the floor being contested. So no freebies or gimmies here. Ella Roberts with the free throw is good. Defense is going to pull back. Confidence in high free throw percentage here. And nails them both, proving the coach right. Largest lead of the game now. For Kiowa, 10-7. Jump shot is just off the mark. So the team's kind of trading cold spells. Both teams very successful in holding the other to just one shot only. I go with the missed jump shot. Hustling up the rebound, battle for the boards. That one's going to be a maintained possession by Kiowa. Just off the outstretched fingertips of the defender sprawling on the floor, trying to reach over and grab that. 13 seconds to go. Whips it over. Down to 5. Jump shot. Wide open. Just off the mark. Your score 3-1. Kiowa 10. Canadian 7. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage. Game of the day here at Kiowa High School. Just a reminder, at the conclusion of this game, we will have an award presentation for softball player Paige Igo and baseball player Casey Church. We do our best to get the rock star Paige on record for an interview. All right, second quarter officially underway. Canadian will have possession, and they kick it in, and we are underway. Almost a backcourt violation there on the floating pass. And they do turn it over. Steal for Kiowa. Here come the Lady Cowgirls. And wisely pulls it back up, sets the play, gives the team an opportunity to go into full substitution mode here. Stretch the floor, punches it, top of the key, net. So after trailing by as many as 5, it has been a run for Kiowa. Another steal, another turnover. She's going to post up, dishes off, good hustle, and good closing defense there to stop an otherwise easy 2-foot turnaround. 6-point lead, largest the game for either squad. Kind of seems to have a preference on which side they're wanting to go on the floor. Most of the shots for Kiowa have been right dead center. Canadian, most of theirs have been on the right side. So taking it for what it's worth. Another steal, turnover. Here she goes, 1-on-2. She's going to pull this one up and misses the shot. Roberts with the rebound, pulls it back. She pump fakes and shows over to Igo. Reset the play once again. Cowgirls trying to build on their lead and potentially double up Canadian here early. Beautiful pass into paint, and it rolls and goes. Double-digit lead, 17-7. Kiowa. It's a 10-point lead for the Cowgirls. Timeout called. You're watching PNTV coverage, game of the day between Canadian High School and Kiowa. 6:30 to go here in the second quarter before halftime. Third foul registered on number 10, so keep an eye there. She goes right to the hoop. Probably just a little too much English. 0-0 had an opportunity to immediately put it back. She's going to pull it up to the top of the key as the point guard. Runs to the backboard cut, go around, unable to get a double flare there, backcourt. Another turnover. This one's going to end up being a double turn, so it's going to go right back Canadian and drains the shot. Eight-point lead for the Cowgirls. ball is the call. My view is blocked for the board over there, so I'm unable to see. It's going to be maintained possession for Kiowa. Doubles down, dribbles into a double team, however, kicks out nicely. Beautiful double pass there. Cowgirls onto something there. They're pulling them away from the bucket to immediately go right back into the paint. And you gotta like the strategy that's associated with that. They're pulling them out of assignments, getting a read kind of option play, the kind of football equivalent of the quarterback trying to draw linebackers and get mismatches on corners and then cutting into open lanes. Beautiful pass into the paint. Shot is up after the pump fake. No good. Putback is no good. There is a foul call on number 24. And that should put us at the free throw line shooting a pair. Substitution for Kiowa coming in. In and out on the shot, no good. Crashing the board and literally on the floor. Double zero flag for the blockout foul. Basically, the girls got twisted feet in position and perfectly formed the top of each other. So it ends up being an offensive foul call on the blockout. And a steal deflection and dribbling into almost a just hornet's nest right on the line, as you can see. Very close to turnover. Strips the ball loose. Have a reach and foul call on number 1 from behind. 4:25 remains here before halftime. The score, Kiowa 19, Canadian 9. And the dish pass layup is up and good. Substitution for Kiowa. And up in the net. Beautiful three. Back to a 9-point lead. Prior to that, largest lead of the game for Kiowa at 12. They previously led by 11 at 10. Just in and out. It's amazing how many of the balls have just caught the cylinder and just ricocheted right out. And the potential three-point play coming up. Canadian leans in, gets the layup, little 2-foot jumper. So after the three, and then the three-point play, 6-0 run for Canadian. Just on the line, couldn't quite make it back. 6-0 run right now, looking to trim this lead even farther. Just couldn't quite get the turnaround to go. That's pretty much the shot they wanted. Chases it up. Double dribble call, trying to maintain possession of the ball, balance, and not more importantly, go out of bounds. Gets the double hand on it, so teams trade the turnovers there. Kiowa ball. 2:30 to go here before halftime. Travel was called again, so we've got 3 consecutive turnovers, 2 by the Cowgirls, 1 by the Cougars. Right up under the bucket. Just off the mark, no good on the shot. 5 seconds before halftime. Oh, just on the line. Just so close. And the jump shot is up, off the mark, no good. Hustles down the rebound, 40 seconds to go before half. Drives, takes it to the hoop with the 40, misses the shot, rebound Canadian. 30 seconds, dishes off the pass, turns it over. Interesting. All right, timeout call. 14 seconds to go before halftime. May have let this one slip away. Had a 12-point lead, trims it to 5. So Canadian very happy with that result. Your score at halftime: Kiowa 22, Canadian 17. You're watching BNTV Game of the Day.
Sorry.
You're good.
And my head hit the wall. Boys close.
flagged here, 7:52 into the third quarter. Seven-0 run by Canadian to end the second quarter. They chipped away at a 12-point lead and now have it a very manageable 5-point deficit. Jump shot outside the key is good. And it is now a 2-point ball game. 10-0 run for the Cougars. So teams traded cold spurts in the first. Off shot there and misses the rim. And now an opportunity for Canadian to either tie this game or retake the lead, something that they only held very early on in the first quarter, and then through the first portion of probably almost half of the first quarter. To the hoop. Surprised no call there on the potential foul. It probably would have been at least a charge. Turns around, pivot, spin, scores. Kicks it back right into the defender, holds her spot. Gets the roll on the shot. Back to 26-22, 4-point lead. Jump shot is no good. It goes and touches portions of the backboard, immediately a dead ball. Remain here in the third quarter. Back to a 2-point lead. Jump shot is good. Much needed bucket for the Cowgirls. Builds it back to a 5-point lead after the massive 3 from downtown. Another turnover. Apologize for the photo bomber. He just seems content to work one corner extremely. They didn't have him anywhere over here the first half, and then now it's been nonstop third quarter, just floating. Outside the key. Oh, it's stuck. Well, we've got a jump ball call, so possession will favor Canadian. Since there is nobody here that's capable of jumping up on the floor to get this, they're going to bring over one of the boys' teams. And easily, nicely done. halfway through the third quarter. Double pass shot is beautifully knocked down. And they do give her credit for a three, and it's back to a 2-point ball game. Double pass backdoor cut, shot is blocked. However, the foul will get her at the free throw line to shoot a pair. 3:49 remains. Unaware the referee coming by, could have been a collision there. Nice move, like to thank Nichols Cafe for today's live stream video highlights and award presentation coming up at the conclusion of this game. I'm going to call that a turnover. One-handed little sky shot. Back to a 6-point lead for the Cowgirls. Deft little move there, and the shot to go with it. Nicely done. Jump shot is just off the mark. Canadian once again hustles up the rebound. However, the pass just too much juice. So they'll go right back to Kiowa. They'll have to go the full length of the floor, though. 2:47 remains.
Here you go.
Trying to get the isolated wing, and they do. However, she turns it down for a little drop-off dumping shot. Just off the rim and missing it. 2:15 remains here in the third. Turnaround is no good. To the hoop, scores. Comfort zone right now, 4 to 6 points. Canadians been able to get it back to 2-3 different times. And each time Kiowa responds and pads the lead. I would have called that a foul. She knocked her off the trajectory, and as a result, since she was knocked on the floor, couldn't catch the pass. Very interesting call. So Kiowa definitely working both sides of the floor here in the second half. Everything was pretty much dead center early on in the first and much of the second. Now they are going to return the favor. So I guess Murphy's Law kicks in there with the double turnover. 1:13 remains. Throws it off the leg, maintains possession. 55 seconds to go before the end of the third. Substitution for Kiowa. Turnaround and shot is just off the mark. 50 seconds to go. Cowgirls flying down. Roberts will set the play and look to drain the clock before the end of the quarter. Deep setback and pull. 35 seconds to go. Are really content to try to get the last shot off, which is pretty much standard operating procedure here during these moments. You got the lead here at home. 23 seconds. Anticipate a movement of ball probably around the 10-second mark. You're going to dribble and try to tie it loose here. 11 down to 10. Running out of options. Just gets the pass off. 5 seconds. Well, this is going to take the last second to get that shot and heaves it up. Your score through 3. Kiowa 35, Canadian 29. Fourth quarter coming up. Once again, each quarter concurrent. Each team stymies the other to start the quarter. Trade threes. Timeout call. Canadian 38-32. Cowgirls over the Cougars. You're watching PNTV. Courtesy of Nichols Cafe here in Kiowa, Oklahoma. Couldn't quite get the lane she wanted by pulling it back. They do get a really good pass off. Unfortunately, he turned it over. Igo comes over, shoots the shot, misses a little one-hand floater. And 6:45 remains in ballgame. Threes for the Cougars. 38-35. In and out for Roberts. close as the ball game has been since the initial lead change in the first quarter. Just in and out. Canadian kicks it, and so close. Another turnover for the Cougars. 2 players substitute in for the Cowgirls. 5:44 remains in the ball game. Kind of doing the keep-away game when you have a large lead, not hanging on to a 1-point lead. They have lost a 12, 11, and 10-point lead. She's going to take that to the hoop. Good thing she followed up her own this side. Both of them no-go, though. Jump ball is the call. And again, I'm totally blind for the scores table, but that possession is going to go to Canadians. That gives them another shot at taking the lead here. I think they lost it around the 3-minute change marker to go in the first quarter. Momentarily going to be a 5-on-4. Gets back, pulls in the lane assignment. It's going to be a call to turnover. I think that one was a block in the bag. Because, boy, she just, literally flew and pushed like a door that got kicked open. Hopefully no worse for wear there. 4:19, so we are about halfway through the fourth and final quarter. Super tight game between B1 and Class A teams, with aspirations of making it to the initial playoffs at the OG&E Coliseum. It'll be hard to stop saying Jim Nork Arena. Some people obsessed with the phrase big house. Trust me, if you've ever been to Michigan or RCA game in Indianapolis, you know what the big house is. But the new OG&E Coliseum in Oklahoma City will actually have 1,000 less seats than the old Jim Nork Arena. Suites, though, that I'm sure will be so expensive, nobody in the right mind will be there. So people who just want to burn some cash, but looking forward to seeing the lights. I've heard it's going to be next level good for sound system as well. So it should be fun for the kids. Beautiful new facility, definitely. Last few years, North Arena just needing a massive overhaul, and they chose to just demolish it. And so a part of history, 60 years in the making, now no longer a part of OK Preps, which is kind of sad. We'll go to our final announcement. Nichols Cafe, sponsor for today's live stream, video highlights, and the award presentation coming up at the end of this game for Kiowa softball player Paige Igo and baseball player Casey Church. The end of this game, we will be moving on the other side of the floor so we can get the award ceremony side And then when it goes final, we will cut the clip and then start the new feed for the award ceremony. Then we'll try our best to get an interview with Paige Igo. Casey will be on the floor, so I'll be able to get that. But if I'm wrong, jump ball is the call. Kiowa maintains possession. Still a narrow, just razor-thin lead for the Cowgirls, 38-37.
5 seconds, time.
Cowgirls kind of going into delay and slowdown mode. Yeah, I think they've effectively iced themselves offensively, just not really getting the shots to fall like they were for much of the second quarter and definitely in the third. You're eventually going to have to take a good shot here. Theoretically, I guess, you could hold it all the way to the buzzer and get fouled, but you run out of options if you miss those free throws and you have a turnover. I'd like to see them maybe just a little bit more aggressive with getting a shot off and have the purpose of it being to actually get points in with the best possible play. We're going to have a push-in foul here, only the first of the quarter, so good luck on the hack and shack strategy. Teams are going to have to get 4 more for Canadian and 5 for Kiowa. That's literally the first foul of the fourth quarter, which has almost got to be a record to make it to 115 change for a foul. Kiowa perfectly content to drain this clock. Very interesting strategy. We'll see if it pays dividends or if it ends up being the exact thing the Canadian will be able to make them pay for and take the lead once again. At some point, you're going to have to probably burn that second, third, and fourth foul. So you got the fouls to burn. You might as well try to conserve some clock so that you get maybe another reach-in since there's no motion of the shot. As long as it's not technical, we'll just kick it back in and resume with 1:18 to go. If you're Canadian, I think you want anybody but number 10 to make this next foul very quickly. And they're going to be able to drain this thing down pretty much 3 full minutes off of the clock. And down to 55 seconds. Here's the problem with the strategy for both teams. If you're Canadian, you don't get a shot off, you lose the game. Kiowa, if you turn it over, you could lose the game. Kiowa gets the foul, hits the free throws, you ice the game, and there you go, right to the hoop. That one ended up being probably what the Cougars coach wanted. You lose about 40% of the entire clock and give up the points, which now makes it a 3-point lead. Very, very peculiar. Seconds remain. If, and I repeat, if a defensive stop happens and a missed shot ensues, Canadian may rue the day that they allowed Kiowa to trim virtually half of the entire fourth quarter off on dribbling drills and pass-arounds. Only 2 fouls, so they still have to commit 3 more to get them in bonus. And right now, if you're Kiowa, you can pretty much just pick and choose what you do. Just don't give up any 3 or an easy bucket. Just contest it that you don't want to foul and you don't want to give them any opportunity to change the trajectory of the game. Misses the shot, bounces around, and that may be the game sealer right there. Timeout called Kiowa. 13 1.8 seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kiowa High School for today's special Prep Nation Award presentation. First off, for Class B, Fall Baseball. All-State player from Kiowa High School, Mr. Kason Shirley. And next for the 2025 Fast Pitch Softball season, four-time All-State winner, and the one and only Paige Igo. student athletes.
I just don't want to get flanked, but I am going to get a shot of you against the backdrop. Perfect.
Go, man.
All right, so where do you prefer?
Well, they have that drywall back there in that lobby, like the booths and stuff.
Is it a little bit nicer back there?
Yeah.
You want to do that
That would be-
instead?
yeah.
Okay. See, I should have let you just be in charge from the get-go. So let's scroll that way.
If you give me a minute, I'm gonna run down there for a second.
Okay.
For my team.
Yep, not a problem. I see what you're talking about, Ben.
What is that?
That is an All-State Award.
A belt for what?
Softball.
Mind your business. Mind your business. You don't know here.
All right, I'll just have you center up right there. All right, we're here at Kiowa High School. First off page, multiple times this has been a reality for you.
Yes, it has.
Does it get any sweeter?
Yeah, as you get older, you just, because you're running out of time pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to college and hopefully play 4 to 5 years, hopefully, and still enjoy it. I'm definitely going to miss it, though. Definitely not.
When you first started playing softball, how old were you?
3 years old.
3 years old. I've been told a couple of stories. You have siblings and obviously an opportunity to play competitively for several schools, for several teams. What has it been about fast pitch softball that drew you in? Because this has been your entire formative life. I mean, ever since you have a memory bank, it's been softball.
Watching my sister play and just seeing how she does things and just growing up to hopefully be like her and maybe be a little better.
There we go, competitive rivalry. When you transferred to Kiowa, what did it mean to you to have an opportunity to play with these girls and to be in this community?
A fresh start. I just try to enjoy it and just make the best of it, really.
You guys have been able to go deep into the playoffs for both slow pitch and fast pitch, just haven't quite able to get over the hump and win the title.
Yeah.
What is the goal this spring? Because obviously it's a hitter's league for slow pitch.
Yeah, hopefully, if I get my opportunity to hit, then hopefully do my best I can, but have my team's back and my team's gonna have my back, and hopefully we just hit good and have better defense than last season.
You guys had an awesome season in basketball last year. You ran into a buzzsaw and literally a skyscraper from Hammond. We'll leave it at that. Are you guys really ready to get over that hump and then get an opportunity to play at the new OG&E Coliseum?
Definitely have a chance. It's just, we just gotta keep working and making ourselves better. Our big's hurt right now, and this game we played was a little rough, but when she comes back, we'll be better than ever.
And speaking of which, big is Macy Baden, probably the #1 center now that Hammond has lost theirs, Henley West. Final question for you. When you get an opportunity to look back at your high school career, is it going to go by a lot faster than you dreamed, or are you living your dreams right now, so it's just another day in the rest of your life?
I'm just glad to be here, and God gave me the opportunity to play the game that I love and be with the girls that I love. So, and He's gave me the opportunity to go play college softball too. So.
Well, plug that real quick. Where are you committed to?
I'm committed to Murray State College.
Murray State, going to the Tish.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kiowa Cowgirl, Paige Igo. Very proud of you.
Thank you. Good job.
All right, we'll get you back up so you can go enjoy the rest of the game and not have to be hounded by the paparazzi that may be outside. Yeah, these have a way of really fighting the back.
Oh, I know, yeah.
It's like, geez.
I'm running out of wall space, so.
That's what's up, and then they have to get this off cabinet.
Yeah.
One of those plastic cases.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
very
Are you going to
welcome.
interview Kason, or do you want me to take his belt?
I'm going to go ahead and leave it at the scores table
Okay.
because I would feel terrible if somebody dropped it, damaged it, or swapped
I
it.
can give it to his mom. His mom.
Would that work?
Yeah.
Then do that. It's
Okay.
right at the scores
Okay.
table, so you're good to go there.
Thank you. I appreciate
You are
it.
very welcome.
Good job, Paige. Thank you.
And I apologize